I got a bump, we ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump, we ain't not fun.
It's week 17 of the NFL, and this one features Kyron Williams. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Rams and the Cardinals, and it's coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They've been in a great group. Winners of 7 of their last 10 on the year. Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense heading out, and they do so behind Kyler Murray, their dynamic quarterback in his 6th season now from Oklahoma.
Drafted with the idea that he'd be one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL when he put it all together. We've been seeing that progress throughout his career. This guy's legs, we knew they were phenomenal. Arm, top-notch. But now we're seeing his mind come into the game. Reed's defense is better and better each and every week, and is showing patience as a passer as well. Not as eager to exit the pocket, finding guys downfield for bigger plays.
The numbers there for Connor in last week's game. 19 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. They'll run. Here's the former Seminole. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey McBride, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The L.A. offense going to go to work for the first time, and it is the veteran Matthew Stafford at the helm in his 16th NFL season and 4th with the Rams.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. The numbers for Williams a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Stafford. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. On the sneak, it's Stafford. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Stafford now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You look at this Arizona defense.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the number 1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards of carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
Screen play set up for Williams. He's got some room to operate. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Corum is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Again, it's Corum.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Blake Corum, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this is where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
These two teams all tied after one. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Here's Murray. That is caught. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On first down, it's Benson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Connor up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. They'll run here with Connor. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Murray now, third and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. McCrane able to knock this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
The Rams on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Ethan Evans on now to punt. Greg Dortch deep for Arizona. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start the drive with a give to Connor. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The football going back to the Rams now. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. From the gun, here's Stafford. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Now it's Stafford. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Rams are back within a score. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now Murray. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They run behind center with Connor. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The Rams going to take over late in this 1st half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Back to throw, Stafford. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Play action. Stafford. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the 1st time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this one is right through, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And they've got a halftime with the Eagles out in front. Kenneth Gainwell, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. From there, we'll head west to check on the other team in the Keystone State, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Rams offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. And with just 2 weeks left in the regular season, you can see he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes us up to the 47.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. Stafford. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They run it again with Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Here's Stafford. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. 2-2 Atwell from 10 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs for different routes and be precise in your cuts.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And able to get this out to the 25. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Here's Murray.
Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here to their first drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray finds his running back, James Conner. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Here comes Dortch on the return.
39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They begin on the ground here with Conner. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
That's complete to McBride.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before is out of bounds. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. The Cardinals on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. On the counter, it's Connor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray on the move. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. The Rams offense and Cooper Kupp making their way back out. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now a play fake it at Stafford. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And that one complete downfield to Kupp. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. Out of the gun, Stafford. Going to throw right side here, complete. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua laying himself out in the end zone. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now for the point after. And the lead is up to 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Well, now how about this return?
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 2:23 to play. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Murray now to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Throwing quickly to Wilson. Here comes 2nd down and 5. There's Murray. Forced out to his left.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Zay Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business. They were high flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for LA, they get a critical 10th win on the year with 1 game left to go. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.